down the hill?
I've been asking all the county every time. When you guys came up here 2 years ago, I said, where are my resources? Where do I get help?
Well, what we can do is give you a number.
Who's offering me help?
Hey, he's trying to offer you help.
I've called the social services, everybody.
Okay, so
where am I supposed to get some help?
So what did
I don't want to be
say?
here.
What did social services say? Did they contact you at all? I can get you their contact information so you can start.
No, I want you to get me in contact with someone that can help me.
Okay.
They need to do their part.
Okay, so what we're going to do here, right? What we can help you
They
with.
just fixed that road a couple of months ago. The bottom part where the 8-foot deep trench was.
Okay, so they did their part to try and help you by.
That's not even their property.
Okay, but.
They should have done from the gate up to here.
Well, do you think your friends can drive up to there and you can pick them up, right? We got to find some way.
We haven't even got any rain yet. Do you know what that road's going to look like when we get some rain?
So we're hearing a lot of excuses right now, okay?
I'm not giving you any excuses.
Well, that's kind of what it seems like.
I'm not giving you any excuses. I'm giving you reasons why they keep getting in my way.
Well, you complained about.
I had this all planned out when George died. I told them I had this all planned out. I'm going to move all my stuff out of there, put it in that trailer. That way I can get this motorhome and everything else out of here. They told me to leave the trailer alone. That's my trailer. George brought it up here and asked me where I wanted it.
You were complaining about the road, that they didn't fix it, and then they did fix it, and you're complaining that it wasn't on their property. Is that right?
I told them that's not. You see the road that went around it?
Yeah.
I had to do that to get to my house.
Okay.
All last winter and this summer.
Okay.
They just fixed the road. They fixed that trench down there. I didn't ask them to fix that. I said, do this up here because that's the worst part.
Okay. So at some point, you're going to have to leave this property, okay?
I'm trying.
Okay. So we are trying to find resources.
I'd love to leave this property. I don't want to be here by myself since George died.
We are trying to find you some resources so that you can leave. Okay? So he's going to try and get you some of those resources. At the end of the day, at some point, you're going to end up leaving.
I would love to.
Perfect.
Can I please do that?
Yeah.
Well, then tell them to leave me alone and stop harassing and threatening me.
Okay, so.
They have no reason to treat me like that.
Right, so that's why we're here. We're here to make sure we're all on the same page, right? They can't harass and threaten you no more, but we're going to work with you to get
Of course they can't because I blocked their text.
Okay, so no more of that, right? But they are going to start the civil process because eventually.
They told me they started this 2 years ago. A year and a half ago.
We're helping them finish the process.
But they were all like fake documents that I showed to a lawyer and they had no dates, no lawyers, no nothing. They were just something they printed out on their computer to try to harass me more.
Okay. So do you want to take down this number?
Because they're homophobic assholes. That's what they are.
Okay. I can get you a number of social services, someone to contact. If you want to take down this number?
Yes, please.
Okay. You ready to...
I've been asking for years.
Okay.
I'm sick, man. I can't do anything by myself anymore. I need help.
Well, we'll try and get your help, right? That's why we're here. We're here to keep the peace.
I've had COVID 5 fucking times.
Sorry to hear that.
I shouldn't even be alive right now. I'm perfectly fine on it unless someone's fucking with me. I've been here 14 years all by myself.
Yeah. So,
and since George, I'm the one that found his dead body after 4 days in 112-degree heat. I'm the one that found his body. They never tried to console me a bit.
Was George just the landlord here? Or is he
No, he owned that half of that property.
Okay,
they bought his half.
Okay.
When he died.
All right. His number? 675.
Might just be the paper. 675
2300.
I have friends back home that want to come and take me back home. but I need help to get ready. I just need to get my stuff in storage.
Okay.
I can get a storage bill. I can do this if I have help. But no one can get up this. None of my friends can get up this driveway. Most of my.
like I said, it's gonna probably take one of those, multiple trips with you in this Jeep. Try and take as much as you can at a time into your storage unit, right?
Yeah,
And
when I have some help.
Yeah. Well, your friends can come.
I have 3 destroyed discs in my back. I can't stand up for more than 5 minutes.
What we have is a number to social services, a direct contact. You can just call them, tell them your
I
situation.
have a worker at social services.
Okay.
You should probably give them a
I've
call
told her what I need.
And was she able to help you?
I don't think they understand how important it is, how urgent it is.
Okay.
Do they really think I want to stay here and just keep dealing with them? I've been doing everything I can to leave here.
Here, I'm gonna give this to you, sir.
I have his 19-year-old dog that I took care of, that I asked them, I don't need another dog. Please take her. The least they could do is take his dog so I don't have 3 dogs.
Here, hear me out real quick. Okay, so on this form right here, I wrote down that number. Inside as well, it has a lot of different services that are here. These are all the Oakhurst services. These are all the ones in Madera County, okay? Has everything from social services, behavioral health. Behavioral health is really good about getting
an
you...
officer gave me this 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
I called all those numbers. No one has helped me.
Well, I don't know about not helping, so...
No one called me back.
Have you ever called them back?
I left messages with all those numbers on there. No one has called me back.
So if you give me your information, then I can call them and I can have them come up here and get them for you. Okay? So I know that they probably have all your information, but can I get yours? I'm not going to run your name or anything. I just want to have your information so I can pass it on.
You can run my name.
Huh?
I've never been arrested in my life for anything. I've never broken the law.
I understand. What I'm trying to tell you, some people get freaked out when they start handing
Roderick Ray Rutledge.
Perfect. Thank you.
129, 1961.
129.
559 676 7851.
Hold on a second. 559 678
676
676
7851.
7851. That's Roderick.
Roderick Ray Rutledge.
By Roderick, like with a B?
No, R.
R. Roderick. Okay.
I was born in Oklahoma.
Perfect.
Norman, Oklahoma.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to Community Action Partnership as well as...
Do you know how many times I've
Social
tried to
services?
leave here and George talked me into staying? I had apartments in Oakhurst at Victoria Lane Apartments. He talked me into staying.
That's
Now we're going to try and work to get you back into one of those apartments using the Madera Action Committee, right? We're trying to work so we can get you some help, right?
But they don't understand what I'm going through. That was my best friend of 20 years. I had to find his dead body up there. Nobody understands.
We can get somebody that will understand and come talk to you. That's the whole idea. Is like we don't want to just leave you hanging. We want to actually get you some help, whether it's emotional help as well, because that sucks having to deal with.
I want to get out of here, man.
Okay.
I want to get out of here.
Okay. So what we can do is follow up.
This is scary, especially when it starts raining.
Yeah.
You want to see a picture of my Jeep sitting sideways in the ditch down there? I had to spend 3 hours down there in the freezing cold and snow, and it was 29 degrees. I couldn't run the engine because it was at such an angle, like the oil wouldn't get to the engine.
Gotcha.
For 3 hours. No one came to help me.
Sorry to hear that.
Because of them. They hired a guy to come up here and remove all the water. You know what water bars are?
Mm-hmm.
They diverse the water.
Yeah.
They hired this punk-ass kid to come up here and remove them all. And 2 weeks before, they told me the road is going to become impassable. You need to get your shit on the other side of the gate.
So why would they do that? What was the purpose of that? Why would they want to lock you in?
To try to cause me as much problems as they can. Why did they take the gate opener when George died?
I have no idea.
Because they know that I fell and busted my ass and busted my face on the rock 3 times
I just
trying to open that gate.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me why they would try and want to block you in if they want you off.
They don't want me to go this quick. They want to cause me as much problems as they can. Why did they shut the water off?
Listen to what I'm
Is
saying.
that supposed to help me when I have to drive somewhere, go to town to get water? Is that supposed to help me?
I have no idea.
So,
Do you know how illegal that is to shut the water off to someone living on your property when everything's
that's
going
why
fine?
You should get an attorney, because on our end,
Oh, I am.
we are going to start citing them for you being...
I'm only waiting until I'm leaving here before I sue their fucking ass.
Okay, well, just... That's why we're getting involved, is because...
And this is a dog I'm taking care of because he died and I asked them to go take care of. She's 19 years old. Go put her in the car and tell them to take her with them.
You want us to get animal control up here? Because that's
Hell no.
That's what they might do. They might
Are you serious?
That's what they might do. If we put them in their car, they might just
Then
take the
don't
animal
fucking touch that dog.
control. I will not touch that dog.
My dog, these dogs are my family.
Okay. So that's why we're trying to work with you here, okay? Look at the process is going to start going a little bit quicker because we're going to start citing them because it's unlawful for you to be here living in the RV, right? It's against the Madera County ordinance. So they're going to start getting
Do
citations.
you know how many people are living in RVs around here?
We are citing
Do you want a
as many of
list?
them as we can. We do have a list, actually.
You want me to help you?
Well, you're technically on the list
I'll
right
give
now,
you hundreds a week.
right?
Okay.
We already
You
have
going
hundreds
after
of
all those?
We're going as many as we can because we're
I'm up
short-staffed.
here away from everybody. No one can see me. I'm not causing any problems.
Well, you're on somebody else's property. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
So then tell them
They're
to leave me
working-
alone so I can leave.
Well, we're going to start citing them, so they're going to have to start getting the ball rolling, starting their process to get you removed, right? Whatever process
Good.
it is,
Good.
we're just here to try and provide you with as much services as we can.
I'm
so we-
telling you, I can't do it on my own until someone can get up here and help me. There's nothing I can do.
Once again, we're trying to provide you with services right now, and we're going to follow through to get you as much services as we possibly can before they get like an eviction process started, and then you're going to have to be physically removed without your stuff.
Because that's what's happening, right? Is that the county's coming in because we're getting complaints and we're seeing that people are living on private property in RVs. So they're citing the owners, which is compelling the owners to do an eviction process. Okay?
Fine.
Okay. I'm
Do
just letting
it.
you- but then
Let's go to court so I can show all the text
that's not
messages
going
of all
to
the
change
harassment.
I'm telling you right now, that's not going to change anything.
I know.
When they start evicting,
It will change when they pay out $200,000 for harassment.
that'll be after you're off the property.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
why I want off the
All right,
property.
so we're
So I
providing
go
you-
ahead with the
We're
process.
providing you resources, okay? The eviction process will be relatively quick, so you're going to have to find out what you're going to do. Okay? I'm not, like I said, I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just trying to help you out. Because I don't want you to get thrown off on the side of the road with nothing. No RV, no car.
Well, if I
because-
do, I'm going to be camped out on the front of their road.
Until I
Right
show
in the
up and
front
try-
of their road, right where they live.
Do you
That's
understand
where
what-
I'm going to be
Do you
camped
understand
out.
what I do?
They just need to leave me
I know. Do
alone.
you understand what I do?
If you saw all the text
not
messages
answering my
that they
question,
sent
man.
me, all the threatening text messages since George died, that they sent me, you would have a different attitude.
I doubt that.
You want me to send them to you?
I don't need them. It's a civil
So
issue.
you don't want to see...
Are they threatening to harm you?
Yes, they threatened to take everything I own.
Okay, that's not really a threat.
When he still owned the property, when they didn't even still own this property.
Okay, well they own it now,
I know that.
so they're doing their
So
part.
let's
to-
do something.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any other questions for us? We're just letting you know what's going to happen, right? We're trying to provide you as much services, and we're going to try and follow through with social services, and we're going to try and follow through with community action
So
partnership.
why do I need this? Why don't you call them all?
Well, I
Because
am.
we need you to
You
start
got
the
my
process.
phone number. Here, call
I
them.
don't know why you do that.
You send them here.
I will come up here with them.
Do you know how many hundreds of hours I spent calling those numbers?
They all work, every single one of them.
Then why don't they call me back?
I don't know because you're not doing your part in following through.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm also going to call the business and let them know so that we can come up here together and